Welcome to a day in life. Let's go. So today I'm doing a FTP test at home, a lactate test. So I wanted to find out which are my optimal training zones because I want to really improve my aerobic capacity and the fat max. So using the area where I burn mostly fats, training in that area is my goal for ultra cycling. So we're gonna do the test and I'm gonna have some breakfast now, a porridge. You shouldn't eat anything before the test, like an hour before, not to alterate the results. So time for an energizing breakfast. Let's do it. Starting the day with a coffee. I like to first have a coffee to wake up, otherwise I'm grumpy the rest of the day. So after, I like to check also my HRV. I think it's the most useful measure for day to day to see how I'm feeling and to see how I approach my training. I use this ring, the Ultrahuman Ring, to measure HRV, body temperature, sleep. So it works with an app. I like to go on the app and check. Okay, let's see, synchronizing. It shows you things like, for example, sleep. Here you have, I slept like 8 hours. That's good. And I like to check the HRV. Here, HRV. We can see it was high, but I had a few days of not good sleep. I was traveling and visiting my family and I slept on a couch. I didn't get the best recovery there, but still good. It's not like a low, so it's still within range. So I think we can do the test today, but it's a good measure. For example, sometimes I'm feeling like sick and I'm like, hey, am I sick? Am I tired? So then I check my HRV and normally it correlates quite well if I'm sick, if I'm getting if I'm on my cycle, etc. It correlates well with the HRV. So I approach my training, maybe if I'm not feeling well and I see it's quite low, I just move the intensity session for another day and just do some spinning of the legs. So porridge is ready. It's a big bowl. Some pecans and then some raspberries. Breakfast time. Of course, already had a coffee. I needed to be awake in the morning, otherwise I'm grumpy. And now some nice porridge. Really yummy. Today we're gonna do an FTP test with a lactate meter. It's my first time doing an actual FTP test. Yeah, surprise, after all the ultra races, I don't really know well my zones. So we hope to find out today. Guess what's my FTP? Leave a comment below. For this, we're gonna use the following. We have a stopwatch. We're gonna do 5 minutes increments, a lactate, some disinfectant, to prick, some strips, a block, a heart rate monitor. I like this one, it's quite comfy. You can put it on your arm. So with the FTP test, we're looking to see an inflection point in the curve when measuring the lactates in millimoles. So we're gonna do 5 minutes increments of 25 watts and see how long I can ride. So let's get started. So just first a warm up. have to change it from erg mode power. So we start the warm up with 100 watts. For the test, we are using the Cyclist 3T trainer that measures your power, cadence, and more. And then I have my bike computer on and the Cyclist fan to give me a bit of cooling. And we're gonna see how it goes. I like to use my normal bike for this test, so I have the same position and I can use my road shoes here. Like this is more closer to what I will ride in real life. So I'm doing a warm up now, 15 minutes, scaling up a bit. Now we are at 170 watts. And then it's gonna be 5 minutes easy, and then we start pricking. Day in life, FTP at home, huh? Ultra cyclist, huh? Yeah, I mean, it's easy now. I guess after not first prick done, but I don't bleed. I don't have much blood. Why is that? Slowly but surely.
Well, the first value, surprisingly high.
Yeah, 2.2, I don't know. I don't know why. Let's see. First was difficult to get blood. Let's see how the second one goes. Now at 125 watts and next one 150. Trying to get blood into my finger. Let's see. Yeah, I have bad peripheral circulation. Finally.
1.2, sounds better.
Yeah.
So you lifted it up?
No?
Yeah.
Then-
Getting lazy then. 50?
150.
Working hard for the money.
So far so good.
50 feeling nice.
Huh. Fat max, I think.
Still in the green zone. Finger.
That's how you get the blood out, man. Getting harder a bit. Let's see. Three. Yeah, getting harder. Heart rate 162, power 200. All right, 167. Power 230. Well, 225. So, we just finished the FTP test, 225 watts. So, yes, I think my threshold FTP is not really high, 200, but what I've been training for is not to have a high FTP, but to have a high zone 2, because that's the zone I need for ultra races. For me, going up to threshold, I never do that in the races. So that's the important part for me. So the training is working. I have basically no zone 3, really small. So that's what I want, zone 2 high, and then jumping directly to the lactate threshold. So we can see there, I started quite high, but then that's normal, and then I go down as I started to exercise at 150 watts. Then it got like, okay, was still there, and 175 it started to go up, and yeah, 200 it just shoot up to 8.8 millimoles, so that's quite a lot. And then we have, yeah, so the important thing is that I have quite a high zone 2, so it ends around 150, 160 watts. So compared to my FTP, it's quite high. That's what I want, so I can go to a higher power still in zone 2, which is beneficial for going in ultra races. I see that in ultra races that my power stays constant throughout the race, but I'm really bad in climbs, or I don't have power for sprinting. So yeah, kind of confirms what I thought. So make sure to check the articles in the links below, so you have more information there. Let me know if something you will do, an FTP at home with the lactate meter. Leave a comment below. Until the next day in life.